Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. So if I can get everyone's attention, just a short introduction inshallah, and then we're going to get right into it. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us, "Ahabbul biladi ila Allahi masajiduha." The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the most beloved places to Allah are the masjids. And tonight, or this evening inshallah, we're going to be painting a masjid. And we have our instructors here, mashallah, sisters Sarah and Iqra Chowdhury. And mashallah, they're very great artists, and they're going to be leading this night, inshallah. So basically, they're going to show you guys how to paint and how to do all of that stuff. So don't worry if you don't have any skills, if you're not comfortable with your painting skills, don't worry about that. Everyone is going to come out tonight, mashallah, as a pro. Now, before we get started, I just want to mention a couple things. We advise that you keep on the masks, inshallah. You guys have paint on your table. So if you look at your table, we've provided colors. So each individual has red, orange, and yellow. And we do have yellow for both people on the table to share. So you're going to have to share the yellow if you do need extra yellow. White. White, my bad. Yes, you're going to be sharing the white, okay? If you need extra white, please let us know. Because your partner might mess up the white or something might happen. If you need extra white, please don't hesitate. For the brothers, if you need anything, just let me know, or Brother Afridi. For the sisters, you can let Sister Nadia or Sister Farah know. They're going to be walking around, and they're going to be there to assist you. So, as I mentioned, each individual, you have red, yellow, and orange. We do have blue, and we do have green. If you want to incorporate green in there or blue, just let us know, and we're going to give you your own blue and green, okay? So like I said, for sisters, you're going to get sisters Nadia and Farah to help you. For the brothers, it's me and Afridi. Just let us know. And you guys can, you can start opening up your canvases, your paintbrushes. Just get all of that ready, inshallah. And we advise that you guys try to keep as clean as possible. This carpet right here, people do pray on it. So we want you guys to keep your canvases in the middle of the table. Like, don't paint on the edge. Right? Because the paint might splatter over, it might fall over. So just try to keep as clean as possible. On your tables, you do have snacks as well there. So you have these paper bags of snacks. So that's for you guys. You can have that. So that's about it. Inshallah, I'll give the mics to our instructors, Sister Sarah and Iqra. And I hope you guys have a great night. And once again, if you have any other questions, just let us know, inshallah. All right? So have a great night. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We really appreciate you guys coming out. So right now, sure, you guys can totally open up. I'll just wait until you settle down. I'm going to get this thing to work, and then we're going to get started. Some of you guys came really early. Sorry about waiting for so long. May Allah bless you for your patience. But we're going to get right to work, okay? Because painting, a project like this can usually take, anywhere between 1 to 3 hours. So we try to do some tricks and just to help you guys out to speed up the process, because paint does take some time to dry. And we're going to be, making silhouettes of a masjid, and it's a very detailed sort of work, So I'll explain in a moment. So you guys can, once everyone is done, then we'll get started. No. They're going to be filming, and it's going to be here. It's not going. Oh, now it's off. Okay, great. Okay. All right, is everyone ready? Everyone opened up their canvases and their paintbrushes? All right, awesome. So we're going to start by introducing ourselves. My name is Sister Sarah. I've been here for a couple of years, since 2018. I've been the art teacher during our Summer Fun Leadership Summer Youth Program for young children. And it's been a great experience here with Masjid Isa. Prior to that, I was in Brooklyn, and I was the art director for Mass Youth Center, if anyone's heard of it. So it's, and this is my sister Ikra. She's more of the painter here. I do all kinds of other arts and crafts, but I'll let her introduce herself and show you a little bit of her work. And this was me, by the way. This was just us here. These are some of our kids from this masjid. You know, they are part of the Quran classes. They were part of the summer fun, Saturday programs. And as you can see, you know, we have a grand time here. And then this is Ikra.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Ikra. So just, wait, can everyone hear me? I don't know if I'm talking. So these are just some murals that I painted a few years ago. So this one was like, I think it was like 7 feet by 4 feet on Islamophobia. And I went to a college. I was like the only Muslim there. So I was kind of like, okay, let me take this opportunity to kind of talk about Islam. So I kind of just painted it. Like you could see our 3 winners and, you know, like other people who like unfortunately passed away because of terrorism. And then this one was Black Lives Matter. You know, another, like I like political art. So painted that as well. And then this was a paint night at Queens College that I did, I think it was like 2 years ago, not sure. But yeah, so we've done a few paint nights and inshallah you guys have fun today and have a painting that you're happy with. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead.
Thank you. So I just wanted to get straight right away in the projects. Any questions so far? Oh, okay, awesome. So just quickly, this is a 101 class, if you will. This is for beginners, people who've never painted in their life even. So don't worry, we're not doing anything crazy. In fact, you'll be quite surprised how simple sort of the project may be. Well, the first half. So I'll just explain what we're going to be doing. So basically, we're all going to follow sort of like, I don't know has anyone done paint and sip events? They do them all around New York City now. It's like a new thing where you follow an instructor and everyone kind of paints the same exact thing. Well, we're following that sort of style for today. However, we do want you guys to have a choice. You know, especially when it comes to masajid, we have all kinds of designs. Let's take this for example. This used to be a church. I don't know if some people don't know that, but the design, it's like church style. You know, they have very narrow, what do you call those? Like the ceilings and whatnot. So, but we're obviously going to do domes. So I'll show you some examples right now. So essentially in the beginning, Ikra is going to facilitate painting the whole sunset. We're going to be using these colors that you see in front of you. And on the board, we're just going over main primary colors. Most of us did learn this in grade school, but primary colors are red, yellow, blue. I'm going to leave this chart up if anyone wants to play around with colors. Once again, we're following one sort of guideline, but you guys are welcome to make it your own, you know. So one of the basic rules, this is the easiest to follow right here. If you guys can see this, I hope I'm not in your way. These two, so this is how you shade. We're using color red just to give you an example. So right. All right, I just don't want to be in anyone's way. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see this. Okay, so you see there's red here, red here. This is like painting 101, right? If you want to make something darker, you just add black, but always start with like a drop, you know, and you'll have that. You obviously have water, you can switch it up. You have different colored, different size brushes as well. So we'll just start with the shades. Shading just means you add black. If you want to make it darker, more black, more black, more black, right? And hue, tinting is basically when you just make something lighter. So you add, what do you guys think you add to make it white, right? So you guys are gonna be sharing white, and because we won't really need much of that, right? And we are working with 8 by 10 canvases. So this is just like rule of thumb as we go. This is probably one of the only things you need to remember as you go, but you are gonna follow us, so don't worry. And let me just give you some examples of what the final product might look like. Yeah. So these are some examples. Can everybody see? No, yeah, I'm totally in your way, sorry. Okay. So these are some completed, you know, a little more elaborate, mashallah, that I just found online, just to give you some ideas. Something like this, the purple one, that would take a lot longer. As you can see, the minarets here, there's a lot of them. Also, the first half of today, we need to wait for the whole, the first layer of the paint to dry, right? And that's why you guys are going to be doing a little bit of cutting. We've got some canvases, some silhouette tracers, and I'll be showing you that in a second. But these are just some examples of what we're going for. And this one, I have a tracer for that. I believe I have this one. I don't have that one because this is going to take a lot longer. So I also, the problem is that we have about an hour-ish, right? To do something a little more elaborate, it would take 2+ hours. So that's why we have a lot for you guys to choose from. Don't worry. But these are just examples, just to give you an idea. We have this one. It looks pretty cool. And we have this one. We also have both of these, just to give you an idea. So you guys need to take a look because you'll be choosing these in a moment. And because if we need more, we're going to go get some more tracers because sometimes one idea is more popular than the other. So yeah, we also have this one. And in the end, if you want, you can add a sun. And of course, notice how there's a lot of white, right? You'll be adding white and hues to you don't need to add like a whole sun. You can add little birdies if you want, once again. And something like this, it might be a little bit more difficult, but don't worry, we'll get to that. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to leave this slide and we're gonna get started right now. And Ikra will go over exactly what to do first. Don't worry, you'll see how simple it is and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna flow and the colors are gonna match and it's gonna make total sense. So we're gonna go for something like this with these colors. Everyone here is gonna be doing something like this, like with the colors, okay? So here you go. Do you need the mic? So everyone, please take out your big brush. You can just wet it a little. In the meantime, as she gets ready, so I just wanted to say in the end, you don't have to make it black, by the way. This is, we just, most of them are done with black, like a black shadow of the whole silhouette of a masjid. You can make them green, like all just green if you want. You could make it all yellow, all whatever color you want. I wouldn't recommend yellow because the rest of the painting is yellow. You want something that contrasts, that stands out. And right now I'll be showing you some stencils. We started cutting them out because that was also, what you guys will be doing is cutting out your designs. I'll show you some right now just so you guys can take a look and you can have an idea. It's also important because you need to know whether you're holding your canvas horizontal or vertical. You need to know if you're holding it like this or like this. So if you're doing this design right here to the left, you have to hold your canvas vertical, right? You have to hold it like this. Like as you make your sunset, you don't want, in the end you change your mind and then you have to kind of hold it like this. So right now, guys, that's why I wanted you to focus on the screen and pick what you want to do. I'll show, we have two of them. We have two stencils that are vertical. Everything else is horizontal. So right now, I don't know, take a moment and think what you might like. I'll show you right now, but think about where you want to hang this in your room or whether it's on a table. Are you more comfortable? I mean, maybe you have left space or something and you want to hold it long ways. Well, you have two options for that. This is one of them. And for most of them, they are horizontal. So right now I'll be showing you so you can keep in mind because you need to know what design you want to do before we start the painting, right? You need to know if you're holding it like this or if you're holding it like this. So I'll show you just now. So if everyone can hear me, this is one of the vertical ones. This is a more popular one. I've seen it done in a lot of other messages. Something like this. And can I get the canvas? I just want to show you how it will look like. So after you're done painting, you're going to be holding it like this, right? After the painting dries, you'll trace around, right? And I thought it was loud enough, but yeah. So this is one of the vertical ones. So for those of you who like this design, just keep it in your head that you're going to do this, this crescent one. It's going to look like this. The second vertical one is this. I'll show you in a moment.
That's horizontal. Oh, nah, that's vertical. Yeah.
Okay. This is the other vertical one. I think this is the one on the screen, right? Yeah, so this is the one, and it doesn't look exactly like that. Once again, massages, if you've seen, I don't know if some of y'all travel to like Turkey and Oman and all these other Muslim, it's very detailed. So in a painting, especially in 1 hour, it's hard to do the super little details. So we started out for you. We have scissors if you want to cut it even more in detail, but this is essentially to help you trace. You'll be using a pencil after you're done painting, the first layer, you'll be using a pencil and tracing it. So this is the second vertical design if you want to do this one. Everything else that's horizontal, I'll show you right now. Actually, you can make this vertical or horizontal, some of them. Some of them are actually really, so you can make this one horizontal, vertical like this, or like this. Or like this. It can also be horizontal like this. This is another popular one. It looks super cool when it's done because, once you have your sunset painting in the background, can you just hold the mic for a second? Once you have the sunset painting in the background, you have a lot of the black minarets or whatever color you choose. It could be green, it could be whatever. It takes up a lot of the painting. So this is another design. All right, so you guys can choose right now. You could change it up, but I just need you guys to remember for yourself if you want to do horizontal or vertical. We do have, I guess, three designs. But this, you won't be able to do so much vertical because obviously it comes off the paper, right? But for most of them, I guess you can switch it up. You could make it. And as you can see, it's not fully cut because that was, we just kind of give you guys a head start given the time. So you know what? I think, does anyone want to see all of them? Or if you guys want to see them close up, you can come here and choose and be like, all right, I definitely want that one. And these are for you. Like, everyone's going to get one of these, okay? I guess I'll just finish with, we also have something like this. This can also, it looks better, to me, it looks better horizontal, but let's see if it works vertical. Yeah, it could work vertical too. Yeah, most of these can work both actually, except that long one. But you guys get the idea, right? But right now, see where you want to put this in your room. Do you want to hold it vertical, horizontal? That's it. And then we'll get started with the painting. Sorry, I'm talking too much. All right, any questions so far? Okay, awesome. So you guys understand what we're doing, right? Like, awesome. Okay, cool. All right, we'll get started with the paint.
Where should I put this? You want to hold it? I'm pretty sure you should just put the chair.
Oh, you're doing it horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. Okay. All right. We're gonna start painting the vertical version, just because. So what are we starting with, Ikra?
Okay, so we're gonna start with a darker color first, and then we're gonna work our way down to lighter colors. So if everyone could just take their black paint, you don't need to take too much. Just start off with a little bit, and we're just gonna go ahead with that. Okay. Oh, I should just stand here.
So start with the black paint and use the biggest brush, and you're just gonna be brushing strokes on the very top.
You don't need this pen anymore, right?
No. First we're going to do the whole the actual sunset, the sky basically, and then on top of that is going to be the layer of the masjid. We're starting with black. Everyone is starting with black on the very top of your canvas.
Oh, that's so cool. I'll just wait for everyone to do black. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start with black, and then you're gonna want to blend it with red. And let me know if I'm going too fast, by the way. I'm going too fast? Okay, I'll wait.
Don't worry, no person left behind. This is why we're doing a workshop style. Every step of the way we all do together, don't worry.
And you can also paint like the outside edges black as well. No.
And if anyone's wondering, we're using tempera paint. It's more common, and we also prefer it because it dries faster, and it looks great on this kind of canvas. You could use acrylic paint as well. That takes much longer to dry. But for today, yeah, this is acrylic. This is tempera paint.
Okay, it looks like everyone's finished with their black. I'm gonna go ahead with the red now. And you're just gonna wanna mix it in with the black.
Who needs more time? Some people are still doing black. Make sure you fill it all in, no white gaps right now.
Water. I need water to mix it. No, that's white. Oh, everyone's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead with the red now. Yeah, you're gonna mix. You're gonna mix red in right with the black. No, you're gonna like mix it in, like a part of it is gonna go with the black, and then you're gonna have like the red showing. So just like as I'm doing it here. Yeah. Also, guys, you should wash your brush now. You should put it in the water.
After you're done with the black, wash off your brush because we don't want too much of the black to blend in as down as we go. So just after you're finished with the black, yeah, just please wash your brush in the cup of water.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the water. Should I just ask someone to use their water?
We need water. Thank you. And tissues, right?
Oops. And also, like, this paint, it dries really quickly. So once it dries, you can also go in and add more red if you think it looks too black. Hmm? Yeah, that's what, like, I need water. We've been asking.
If you see more black coming lower, try to make sure your brush is completely, washed off of all the black. You can use a tissue if you need it, and then go back in with the red.
Sarah, can you fix my...
She's getting it. Does anyone need help? Just raise your hand. We have plenty of volunteers. Okay, thank you so much. All right, you gotta get more
Okay,
red.
so after you add the red, just like make sure your brush is free of like black paint because that's kind of gonna make the red a little darker. So you're gonna want to go in with the orange now, and just like blend it with the red. What's that? Yeah, I'm actually gonna go in and add more red because it was too dark earlier. And with this paint, with tempera paint, it's easy because you can just cover it and it's not going to mess up with your whole painting. Sorry, you're like in my face. Okay. Also, I feel like you should probably like go by the tables. I don't know if you want. Am I going too fast, by the way? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so currently I'm still working on the red because I just want to show more of that before I go in with the orange. And also paint like the side of your canvases too as you go, just so it all looks, you know, uniform.
Because when you hang it on a wall or something, you can see the side of the canvas. So make sure you paint the sides too as you go down. So if the top is black, the sides of your actual canvas should be black as well.
Why are you putting? Thank you. Okay, can I go in with the orange? No, because I'm gonna do orange and yellow, and then I'll add a little white. Oh yeah. You can still add black on the bottom. No, because on the bottom is gonna be the mushroom, so it's gonna be black.
And you don't want to mix it 100%. You want to leave some streaks so it looks a little cloud-like, like the slides we showed earlier. So I know some people like to blend a lot. Let there show some streaks. That's totally fine.
Okay, just gonna go ahead with some more red. And I'm gonna start with the orange now. And as you can see, it's very streaky, so just go ahead. If you want to add some water, you can to mix it.
Is everyone done with the red? Okay. All right, we're going to begin the orange now, right below the red.
You can't even see the... Well, I guess I could see the TV.
Can you guys see the board? I see a lot of canvases that, and it's okay if this happens. A lot of canvases look the black is a little bit like lower and mixing with the red a lot. Try to make sure that your brush is completely free of black. At this point, no one should have black because now we're gonna get into the orange and yellows. So just once again, if you need more water, just raise your hand. A volunteer will get you new water because you know, at this point, the water also gets a little dirty and then the black goes on your brush. Does anybody need new water? We have one person right here.
Good job, Sarah. Literally.
So if you guys can see the board, there's no black at all in this section. And we're towards the middle of the canvas. It's okay if you're right here. It's totally fine. Just, you know, you'd want to take your time here. Black can be a little difficult. It can be very stubborn and hard to get rid of. And unfortunately, in something like this, if you have black down here, white probably won't erase it, if you will. So if you're here, don't worry. Make sure you have that clean brush. Start with the red. It will dry. So don't worry. You can do one layer, let it dry, do another layer of red so it actually looks more red. We can pause, that's totally fine, until people are around the middle of the canvas. So don't move forward.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around and check everyone's canvases if you guys need help.
Volunteers, can we get everyone to get new water?
Testing. Can everyone hear me? Okay, so looks like everyone is up to speed. What?
Assalamu alaikum, we're back. You guys are doing a great job, mashallah, great work. One thing I noticed is some people are doing sort of like stripes, like for example, just painting one stripe black, one stripe red. The idea is you kind of want to blend as you go, kind of like ladies when we do makeup. This is the one thing I and like many other people struggle with. When you blend two colors, right? That's the part where you struggle with most, right? Similarly on this painting, when you transition to a new color, you gotta blend, right? Do you see red on your painting? If you do not, let it dry, add more red on there. Do you see orange? If you do not see orange, let it dry. Like, keep moving on. You can totally do that. After the orange, we're gonna do yellow. You can come back to it. You can always fix your paintings. That's why it's more fluid that way. But all right, so we're gonna move on. So we are towards the halfway point on your canvas. So right now we're doing orange. What are we doing next, Ikra?
Okay, so we're gonna mix yellow now with the orange. Okay, so if you can see my plate, I'm gonna kind of mix the yellow and the orange together. You can also put it on the side, but I'm just gonna do it directly like this, because you don't want to jump directly from orange to yellow. You kind of want like a transition color. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So right now we're mixing the yellow and the orange. Okay, see how I did it like right there? And now I'm gonna go into my painting and mix it, or blend it rather. Yeah. And keep in mind, when we add like the masjid silhouette, it's gonna be on the bottom, so we kind of want to show more of the colors on the top here. So I'm just gonna continue to mix the orange and the yellow. And let me know if I'm going too fast. On this side, yeah.
Don't forget your edges, guys. The sides of your canvas. You don't want to go back later, and then, because if you're doing black on top, make sure the sides are black so you don't have to go back. If it's orange, make sure orange is on the side. Anyone need water?
So we're almost at 75% of the canvas. And you're gonna want to end it with the yellow and the orange mixture, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna go around to see how everyone's doing with this color.
Another tip is you can use your tissue if you want, and just kind of like scrunch it up if you want, and just kind of like dab it if you want like texture on your canvas. That's just another technique if you want. So I'm going to show you one of our students here today, Sister Aisha. This is her version of it. I just want to show you how she did her streaks. It's a little bit different, but it's awesome. Do y'all see this? So you see how over there you see chunks of yellow in the orange. You see it blending in, but like she did it her own way. And I noticed a lot of other folks did that too. It's super awesome. Just make sure you blend whatever you want to choose. Some people did purple. Some people did light pink, believe it or not. But as long as you blend, we're not doing stripes, okay? We're blending the stripes. Awesome. Good work.
Okay, guys, it's looking great, mashallah. Everyone's painting is looking beautiful. Um, I think we can go ahead and continue with the next color now. Okay, so the next color is going to be yellow. And you're just going to mix it straight with the orange. You don't have to wash your brush if you don't want to.
See, my style is a little different than how she does it. I would wash my brush, and then I would make like the bottom part completely yellow. Like this part where it's all white, I would make it yellow, and as I blend in everything, as I get to the orange, that's when you just let the original orange blend into the yellow. Wow. I'm gonna show you guys another beautiful example. If y'all could just look up here for a second. So this sister, she has her own way of blending. As you can see, it's like it's more smooth streaks. I mean, I could see this during, well, not sunrise, this is sunset, but you know how the clouds look different. No 2 days are ever alike, subhanallah, you know. So just check it out here. You see how like right here, like I just love this. I love this, like wow. But yeah, this is just one way if you guys want to see on the big screen.
Sorry, wait. Okay, so yes, this was her painting. I'm trying not to get the glare. So you see how she started it with the black and it's all like nice and blended out. So yeah, we're gonna finish with the yellow and then add some white to it after. So awesome job, mashallah. Okay.
All right, guys. Don't mean to rush. I just kind of want to finish this hopefully in the next 5 minutes because all we're doing is yellow and in the end a little bit of white just to make it like light yellow. We need these to dry to move to the second part of today's project. So everyone should be on the yellow. Anybody need help? Does anybody need anything? Awesome.
Time.
Don't forget the edges. I noticed a lot of you guys are not. You know what? If you don't want to color the edges, don't. It's fine. I just thought it looked cooler if the edges were.
Can you get more tissues or ask someone to get tissues? Also, as you're going along with your painting, if you notice that you want to add more like yellow, randomly throughout, you can do that as well. I feel like I'm gonna add more here, just to blend it. Okay, Sarah. Should I add like black on the bottom?
And then you blend it
Black. No. I can't step on this thing. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go with white now. It's okay if you still need more time. I just want to show you before we move on to the next step. So just mix your yellow with white. Okay. In the bottom, it doesn't matter too much because again, we're gonna cover it with black when we paint our masajids. So once you're doing this, you don't want it to like, you want the paint to be really thin so that it dries quicker. So if you need to like kind of go over it again and dry your brush, please do that. Because you don't want the paint to mix with the black once we go over the black. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go around to ask if anyone needs help. Also, just a quick reminder, please be mindful of the floor, guys, because we don't want the paint to ruin the carpet, because people pray here. Also, we should be getting towards the end of the sunset painting so we can start on the next portion of it. So let me know when you guys are ready.
If anybody's done, please let me know. I want to put all the paintings in one area near the fan so they can dry faster, and then we'll do the tracers of, like, after you're done, you can walk up to this table over here and choose whatever stencil you want to use. Is anybody done? All right. And if you guys want to play around with colors, you can add white now. You know, if your top area, like up here, is too dark, you can add a little, remember, a little bit at a time. Just like a drop of black, you're going to use a drop of white. If you like it, you can keep doing that.
Okay, if anyone's done, please come up here and choose which design you want to do. We want to bring it to you, but we're not sure if everyone's done yet, so. Oh, it's not dry? Okay. Okay, if anyone wants to do something different to their sunset painting, I'm actually going to show you guys how to make stars if you want, just for the top, just for the very top of the night sky. Um, so basically, you just take some white paint and get a different brush. So take some white paint. Wait, okay. So you see how I put it just on the top? I'm just gonna okay, I don't know. I feel like the video doesn't show it well. No. Okay. I just don't want you guys to mess up on this one. Should I move this? Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of going to just move the brush like this. Can you see that? Can you see what I just did? Yeah, like hers. Can I show everyone your painting? Okay, so do you guys see how she did her stars here? She kind of did the same thing where she's the stars are just on the top where there's black, okay? You don't want to add them to the bottom, just on the top. Let me know if anyone needs help.
May I have your attention just for a quick second? Thank you. I see most people are done, which is awesome. And a lot of people's paintings dried like this one, and that's exactly what we want. So I just want to show you the next steps. After you are done with your painting and it dried, you will come up and you will pick one of the stencils. So this sister picked this stencil, and remember, these aren't like perfectly cut out, and also you can change it up. This was to give you like a heads up and just like an idea of like, and you can change it up. So I don't know if you guys could, oh, perfect. Oh, this is great. So do you guys see this, right? If you want, once you get a pencil and you trace out the silhouette of the masjid, inside you can also put little windows. You can put little doors if you want, right? Once you draw all the pencil that out, around that everything is going to be black if you want, or you could choose a different color. Most people are going with black because it contrasts, right? You got the black on the top and then the bottom is going to be black, okay? Okay. Well, let us raise your hand. Tell one of the volunteers if you're done. And then, 2 at a time will come up. You pick a stencil and you can trace it. They were for you to keep, but if you don't need it, you can just bring it right back so someone else might need it. Yeah, we have the pencils. Okay, awesome.
You want to put it in front of the fan? Okay. It's okay. We can add birds at the end. So for everyone that has a stencil, you're not gonna don't be afraid that the line is gonna be really thick. Like you can even paint on the stencil as well. Can someone change the camera? Where's the preview? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with my stencil. I chose this one. And I'm gonna actually put half of the brush on the stencil itself. So I don't want my line to be too thick. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it off to show you guys. So you see how it's not too thick over there? I'm just gonna put it back now. So what you're gonna do is put half of your brush on the actual canvas and half of it on the stencil. Okay, and then also you're gonna notice that the stencils aren't cut out all the way. So that's, you can either cut it, but I just suggest you leave that for the end. We have two different ways of teaching. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue going over the stencils. Oh man. Just remember, just keep in mind that everything in the stencil is going to be black. Or, I mean, if you want to change the color, you can. But we're just going to focus on black for now. Did you give everyone pencils? So no one told me that. If it's dry, like even if it's not dry, to be honest, it's fine because you can just put this on top.
Okay, 'cause I'm putting this stuff right here so we can put it towards the dry.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks. Also, if everyone wants to do it, if you want to trace it over with marker or pencil, that's up to you. I'm just doing it with paint because I just think, you know, it's a little easier. But whatever you think is best for you, just do it that way because in the end, it's all going to be colored in. I'm almost done with this, so I'll show you guys in a moment.
All right, everyone, can you just look here for a second? My sister prefers to do it that way, but honestly, because we're working with a lot of edges and details, I think it's best if you use the pencil or pen and you trace over it, then you color it in. So these are two examples because now you have everything more symmetrical and neat. So just look here. If you can you guys see this? Can everyone see this since I don't have to put it on the big screen, right? Yeah. And you see how this sister here, she added her own little windows. Look how cute that looks. And then around that, she's going to paint it black, right? So you can change that up. But I think it's best if honest, because you want to avoid like messing it up or smudging with the paint. So if you do it with pencil or pen, it is best, okay? Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so I just finished painting it. Going over it in the black paint. And at this point, if you guys want to leave it as is, you can, or you could just go over it in black. So up to you. Sarah. I kind of want to leave it like this. Because then it's going to be too black. Right? I don't know. I kind of like it though. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave my painting like this, just because I like how it looks this way. But like totally up to you guys, however you want. Let me know if you guys need help
Or she's just lazy. She doesn't want to color it in.
or that. I just wanted to show everyone this other painting. I think it's so nice how she just added her own colors. And also there's like little birds, if you can see. So that's another thing that would look really nice if you guys want to add birds to your paintings. We're just gonna show you with the camera. Oh.
If you need to dry your painting, please put it on this table next to the fan. It will dry faster, like in a few minutes. We will be giving out food soon, so volunteers, all the volunteers will come around and clear the tables of the paint and the water. You only need black paint now and one skinny brush, right? Hey, is that Omar Sharif in the house? Assalamu alaikum, brother. What's up? Does anyone have a wet canvas? If you need to dry it, I'll come get it. Anybody? Okay. If anyone has extra pencils, please raise your hand because other people need the pencils. Thank We have a marker. Also, guys, once it is dry, please write your initials or your full name in the back of your painting. Also, you should date it. You should date everything. But when you get a chance, just so there's 3 paintings in the front here. I hope you guys know whose is which. I will be giving a Sharpie. We're going to start with the brothers. They're going to write their full name or initials and date, and then we're going to pass down the Sharpie, okay? I don't know if y'all smell that food, but it's almost dinner time. Also, I just want to quickly say, you guys are free to keep all of, obviously, your paintings. The brushes are also yours. If anybody needs the extra black paint, we will give you a lid and you can take it home. Some people, they want to do an extra layer. They want to make it very black. You can take it home, and all of these brushes are yours, okay? So if you want it, you ask for it and you will get it, okay? Great job, by the way.
Assalamualaikum. I just want to make sure that everyone get a burger. Good? Everyone got a burger? Okay, cool. Great. We're just gonna give around some drinks now. So we're coming around with drinks at this moment.
No, it's Tom. Hey, assalamu alaikum, everyone. Just to remind you, we're going to wrap up in about 5 minutes, and then we're going to have a spoken word piece. So, yeah, just finish up your paintings, and then if you want to dry them, you can bring them over here.
All right, guys. So inshallah, we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna enjoy some spoken word poetry. Inshallah. Inshallah, in a few moments, we are going to have a couple performances from Sister Ala Sharif. Sister Ala Sharif originally hails from Wisconsin. She's passionate about Muslim mental health and Islamic psychology, and is currently pursuing her master's in mental health counseling while working as an Islamic studies teacher. She also has received formal training in Quranic Arabic. Throughout her work as a researcher and speaker with the Family and Youth Institute, Ala focuses on eliminating stigma related to mental illness. So without further ado, inshallah, we're going to welcome our sister up, and we're going to listen to her spoken word poetry, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. It's actually been a very long time since I've done spoken word, so it feels really nice to be able to share some with you guys in my new home here in Long Island, New York. This is a poem I actually wrote back when Trump was a thing, like way long ago. And it was when I felt there was a need for us Muslim sisters to feel confidence in our Islamic identity. So it's called 'Cause I'm a Soldier. Please bear with me also. I'm getting over a cold and I'm going to be holding my phone. Could have waited for the big man to hold her, but she took out the prayer rug, unfolded it with a light shrug, and said, God is greater. Could have dressed in heels, clicked the clack, holding it up till she made it back. Chip a nail, quickly fill the crack, but she knows she's prettier than that, 'cause I'm a soldier. Longing for stares doesn't attract he who cares, as she wears a drape over her shape, illuminating the grace in her face. Her base so firm, not a single beast can shake her feet or break her knees. The only place for please is back on that prayer rug. 'Cause yup, I'm a soldier replacing soldiers who sold us for a bit cheap to reduce us to a face of just made up, colored with a paintbrush, just a quick rush, chasing lust, just another pickup. But I won't trip up, no, don't slip up, won't lift up the wrap of my gift to give a greedy taker, another faker who can care less about our maker. Chase success outlined by the rest, not after being the best. No, that's not my test, 'cause I'm a soldier. Waging war against greater evils. Tyrants keeping us silent, claiming to be peaceful while their hearts lack the parts to reach the people. Fearful is the new casual, covered, rather smothered in lies, so that not every human can rise, so that not every human testifies. Before she or he dies, truth denied. Little do they try to settle the puzzle inside, connect their hearts to their minds, uncover the blinds of man's impression, rejecting God's perfection, accepting injections of depression, slow suicide. While I remain a soldier. My mind's eye keeps me on the winning side, face forward, one direction, hands held high, head low, and I know exactly where to go. Allahu Akbar, written in print, imprinted in hearts and minds. Since the beginning of time, bright light, yes, it shines. Honored for honoring one king, worthy and glorified. That's my kind of soldier. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. So I have one more, or a lot more if you guys want, but this one I actually wrote today because I figured if I'm going to speak, it's very suitable to say something about the current events and the current situation. So I'm just gonna dive right into this one. I have the spirit of a fighter. Yup, I graduated despite all the obstacles, made it through COVID and didn't get sick. I even fought for chupples at the wudu station. I fought a lot with my sisters growing up. Heck, I even fought with my mom. But never have I had to run and seek shelter from a bomb. Dig through the rubble to find what remains, to reclaim something that used to be mine. There is a ladder that I get to climb simply because I live in the comfort outside of war crime. But take me to Palestine and watch me crumble as I watch homes and lives fall before my eyes. I shake when I hear a mother's cries, but they brace for news that yet another child has died. Because they're on the streets, not hiding inside, refusing to sit out the fight that strips away their lives, using whatever they can find. Against armor and bullets, they throw stones from the homes they lost, warriors on the battlefield at whatever cost, while you and I across the seas are forced to watch, where what we have is the ability to speak up for the cause, educate, eliminate Educate, enlighten, protest, make some noise against the lies. A voice for Palestine is a voice for human lives. Put it on the list of those who are oppressed and don't stop until we've put Zionists to rest. I've graduated just to serve the people, and my strength comes from what we all put on the table. Together we can move walls, and if my fight is to bring out your drive, then let my Palestinian blood prove that my fight is alive. Dare I claim to have the spirit of a fighter. Jazakallah khair. That's all. Thank you so much.
Jazakallahu khairan, sister. That was amazing, right? That was awesome. So right now we're just going into our competition. If anyone wants to participate in the competition, in the painting competition, just let us know and we'll put your painting in front and you'll all compete against each other to see who has the best painting. Of course, the winner gets a prize. So if you want to participate, let either myself know, Brother Zakaria, or Sister Nadia, or Sister Farah. We'll do the competition in about 10 minutes, inshallah.
Once again, if you guys want to join the competition and if you're done with your painting, you can put it on this table. If you want more paint to take home to like darken the black once it dries, you can do another layer. We have these to take home and the brushes are yours, obviously. So you can have one of these and we have a lid for it. So if you want more black paint, feel free. Thank you.
All right, guys, last call. Does anybody else want to be in the competition? We got one more here. Anybody else? One more coming. All right. All right, so the competition is gonna be, we're gonna be posting it in our chats. If you're in our WhatsApp chat, you can vote. You, of course, there's gonna be, if you wanna join our WhatsApp chat, if you go into the front, there's a barcode. If you need help try to join our WhatsApp chat to vote, let me know or let one of the organizers know. But you can take back your painting now because we already took all the pictures. So we're gonna send it in the chat in a little bit, and then we're all gonna vote in a few minutes, inshallah. Of course, you can only vote once. Vote once so it can be accepted. If you vote again, we won't accept that vote. And then after that, it's we'll go pray Maghrib, inshallah. So just to give everyone an update, the pictures have been sent in the chat. Take a look at all the photos. Try not to vote for yourself. Take a look at all of them and vote for which one you like the best. Well, I'm opening up the chat in about 2 to 3 minutes. I just want to give everyone a chance to look at all the photos and everyone at home to look at all the photos as well. All you have to do is send the post-it number, look at the picture, and send the post-it number associated with that picture. So there's numbers on that picture. You'll see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 13, and you pick one number. All right, the chat has been open. You can send your votes only once. And we're going to tally up the votes, inshallah. And of course, Maghrib is in a few minutes. So after you send your vote, we'll let you know if you're not here, we'll let you know if you won. But we have your initials at the back of the painting. So send your votes in quick. All right, so just to give everyone an update, the votes are coming in. We're going to close the chat in about 5 minutes and then announce the winner, inshallah. Just give us a minute or two after the 5 minutes to tally up the votes. And we'll let you all know who won the competition. Prepare a little speech if you want and you want to talk about your painting. All right, we have a clear winner. All right, can you guys shout out who you thought won? The blue one? I don't know. 19? I don't know. All right, so the winner. So we actually changed up the paintings in front. So I have to find out which one is number 2. Because whoever's number 2, you won. Congratulations. Wait, I have to find number 2. Can you go for a second? Okay. This is the winner, Sister Mehrin Hussein. Come, congratulations. Do you want to come talk about your painting a little bit? Say a few words? What inspired you to make this painting? Go ahead, take the mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the board.
What inspired you to make this painting? Go ahead.
I don't have anything to say. Thank you.
It's a great painting. If you won the competition, you'll get a special prize from the Mighty U team. So stay tuned for that, okay? We'll contact you. All right, everyone. So that concludes the evening. Alhamdulillah, we had a great turnout. Jazakallah khair for coming, everyone. We have a lot of upcoming events. We have a camping trip. Still accepting some participants for the camping trip if anyone wants to come. We have a lot of plans for the future of Masjid Isa, so stick on our WhatsApp chat, stick on our social media, and stay up to date because we have a lot of events coming, inshallah. So thank you again for coming, and we're about to pray Maghrib in a couple of minutes. Of course, you can take your painting home if you want to donate it to the masjid. That's always open. It's up to you, but go ahead and take your painting home, and all the trash on the table, just please throw it away as you're exiting. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We actually want to take a really quick group photo, everyone, with your photo. So if you want to be in the group photo, just please come to the front and we'll take a really quick picture. Just bring your photo to the front, brothers on the left, sisters on the right, and let's take a quick group photo. need this picture for?
Yeah, wherever the light is, I think we should all fill up the light. Pick up all of your paintings.
All right, so have the brothers here. No, the brothers on the left, sisters on the right. Let's get a big photo. Brother Eddie, can you coordinate this photo? We'll have the brothers on the left hold their picture and the sisters on the right hold their picture.
Hold up your beautiful paintings that you guys
You guys want to be in the right picture? Just stand right here. Real quick, guys. Come on, look nice, look nice.
Look, it's me and it's me and it's me. That's so cool. What do they call that?
Triception. All right, brothers, just line up right here. Yeah, that's it. Brother Eddie, can you take the picture?
What's going on here? Where is everybody?
Oh,
Like awkwardly
no, I thought.
disseminated. All right, guys, you worked so hard. Did you guys have fun? Did everyone have fun? Yeah. That's what matters. Okay, so please bring up your wonderful painting. It'll take 2 seconds. Quick photo, then you're good to go. All right, yalla, yalla. Come on. Everyone, get out.
Okay, brother first, brother first.
All right, so I'll take one of the brothers. All right, just stand up right here. Wait, you're blocking me. All right,
3, 2, 1, action.
ready?
Right.
You gonna beat it? No. Why? No, bro. Don't feel out of place. No, we're all brothers here.
Okay, sister. Ready?
Anybody else?
Show your picture. Show your painting.
Let's all squeeze in a little.
Perfect. Paintings are great.